For decades, I thought I was broken because I couldn't do intuitive eating. And everyone said, well, just eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. So simple, right? But the trouble is, I was always hungry. Can any of you relate? Today, I'll show you what real hunger and fullness actually feel like, and how I learned to read my body's subtle whispers, and how you can too, without another diet bossing you around. You can't read your body's whisper quiet signals while constantly feeding yourself. It's like trying to hear a lullaby at a heavy metal concert. My poor fullness hormone, leptin, was completely drowned out by her workaholic teammate, Ghrellin's constant feed me now demands. Think of it like this. If someone keeps interrupting you mid-sentence, eventually you're just going to stop talking to them, right? That's exactly what happened to my fullness dragon. But here's the beautiful thing about communication breakdowns. They can be fixed. I restored clear signals by giving my body regular breaks from processing new food. That sounds dramatic today, but it's actually returning to how people naturally ate before constant snacking became normal. Back in the 1970s, nobody I knew grazed all day. We ate at mealtimes, period. Cake meant birthday parties, not Tuesday afternoon boredom. This approach today gets the fancy name intermittent fasting, but it's really just eating like our grandparents did, at actual meal times instead of treating your kitchen like a 24-hour drive-through. Here's what real hunger feels like once you've stopped feeding yourself constantly. Real hunger is like a polite friend tapping you on the shoulder, not someone grabbing your arm and shaking you. Here's how to recognize it. You feel subtle emptiness in your stomach, not your mouth demanding entertainment. Your mind might gently drift toward food, but without panic. You can easily wait 30 minutes without breaking into cold sweats. Your mouth starts preparing by salivating slightly, like rolling out the red carpet for an honored guest. Real hunger has steady energy, not the shaky, lightheaded drama of a blood sugar crash. It's calm and patient, the complete opposite of that frantic, I'll eat my own arm if I don't get some chips right now feeling. Once you can perceive and follow your true hunger signals, you can start to discover your true fullness cues. Detecting hunger signals is always easier first than fullness signals, but it can be done. I'm still honing in on my fullness signals too, so let's learn this together. Fullness signals are much more subtle than hunger. Fullness is like catching fireflies compared to spotting the neon sign of hunger. At some point while you're eating, that's the trick, you will notice a gentle, involuntary sigh that you didn't consciously initiate. It is so quiet you'll miss it if you're scrolling your phone or otherwise distracted while eating. Later in the meal, maybe 2 or 3 bites, there's a clearer signal. Food suddenly seems like work instead of fun. One more bite feels like effort rather than pleasure. Your body is essentially saying, with that feeling, thanks, we're good now, and loses interest in what's on your plate, whether your eyes and your mind do or not. So learning to trust your fullness signal instead of your taste buds takes practice. When you're used to cleaning your plate like it's your job, stopping mid-meal feels rebellious. But here's the magic. Once you start honoring these whispers, your body finally gets the message that food isn't scarce. It stops hoarding every calorie like a doomsday prepper, and there's nothing wrong with prepping, but you don't want that on your body. And that, butterfly friends, makes it easier for more stored fat to make its escape. When I started trusting my body's signals instead of external rules, insulin resistance began healing naturally. My body went from emergency storage mode to confident cooperation. Sometimes I eat half a plate, sometimes more, but I try to let my body decide the portion size, not my eyes or the restaurant's generously ridiculous serving sizes. To help you practice reading your own signals, I'm sharing a simple hunger and fullness reflection journal page that I use myself. It's linked below, perfectly free. Just jot down what you notice before and after your meals. Think of it as becoming a detective of your own body's language. Learning these signals felt like finally coming home to a body I thought was broken. Turns out it was just trapped in a communications crisis, and you can absolutely learn this language too. Keep going. If content about holistic body wisdom speaks to you, then you are at the right channel. So nourish us in your comments with your hunger signal discoveries and encouragement. We could all use some more encouragement on this journey toward better health, right? Better and better, lighter and lighter. See you next time, butterfly friends. Bye.